Hi guys, well, as you can see, we're back at the Jubilee Road Heritage Depot. And as the title suggests, we are re-looking at the Class 37, the TTS sound one, which Hornby have just released. Now I've been saying I'm going to get it weathered and have detailed parts fitted to it. Well, that's done. The engine's back. So we're going to have a look at what it looks like now. Sadly, I did not do this myself. As I said in the few previous videos, I'm not good at doing the fiddly parts on model railways. I took it to my local model shop, which is MIB, and he has a new weathering service, which our guy does weathering, and he's very good actually. And he also will fit detailed parts, so that's what's happened to this 37. So, as you can see, the 37 is there. Let's take a closer look and see what the 37 now looks like. We will look at the weathering first. You can just see the weathering across the top. Now the weathering on this makes it look 10 times better than what it did. If you can see on the camera, I'll just bring it down to the trucks. They look lovely and dirty. The fuel tanks. It just makes the model look a lot more expensive than it originally was. And you got this roof, which if you remember was a very light grey colour. Well, that's gone. As you can see, it looks grimy and dirty, and you got the exhaust soot there. So the weathering on this is brilliant. Really looks the part now. Come a bit down this area and we'll go. Looks much better. And there you can see one of the first detailed parts, which is this. Now this engine does not come with these at all, so they are fitted at both ends, and you can see some more of the weathering along the yellow edge there. Really looks nice. So we'll now come down to the other end of the 37, and you got another, well, I think the aerials, I believe, and you got some more weathering across the top, but just there, and it does really look nice. So go back to the other end. This end hasn't changed. It's still got the coupling on and no detail. That is where I will be hitching up all the trains it will be hauling around the layout. But this, the other end, is completely changed. If I can just get in here, look. See if I can get the camera close enough. Now, the detail parts are being fitted on this end as well. You got the pipe and another detail going around by the buffer there, which I'm not 100% sure what it is, but I have seen these on more expensive models. Where to just go over here at the Vitrains. The Vitrains also has that same part. So now, I think you'll agree this 37 is looking 10 times better than what it did when I did the review. When I first got it, I thought, yeah, it's a nice logo, but it looked a bit toy-like, which, well, it did, didn't it? So now it's been weathered. What do you guys think? So we got this. It's a railroad edition, as you all know. And if we go here, there is a top-end Bachmann Class 37. Note there's no aerials. Obviously it's in pristine. If I'm honest, I think now, I never ever thought I'd say this, the railroad version actually looks a bit better. I don't know if that's your opinion as well, but it certainly is mine. It's running fine. I have absolutely no running problems with this engine. A few people have brought up a bit of a concern, I suppose you could say. The end where the motor isn't does not have any pickups. I believe it is this end. Let me just see. Yeah, this end here does not have any motor in it. It's this end. Now, on these sets of wheels, they're just dummy ones. There is no electrical pickup. Now you might think that might damage the running of the engine. It doesn't seem to. It seems to run pretty well with only the pickups at this end. I haven't had any problems running at all. Just a quick little tip, if you are going to send a loco away to be weathered, please make sure to clean the wheels when it comes back, because the wheels at this end were absolutely stinking. The engine would not even run, unless they obviously clean it for you, but that doesn't matter, does it? I've got the cleaning stuff. Give the wheels a good clean and it runs perfect, and it has been running this morning really well. So if I just pick the engine up, we'll just have a quick look at the other side of the engine and have a look at the weathering on this side. If I just get in nice and close there, you can see the dirt marks around the numbers. Again, on the nice weathering job on the bogie trucks there, and you can see the weathering really nicely, and also in the grille and around the doors. So fair play, this engine is looking, as I said, much better. So I'm going to put it onto the main running track and give it a run for you guys. Right, I have now put the 37 on one of the main running tracks on the layout to give it a nice run. Just before we do, I have bought a Netric rail, well, coach I suppose you could say. I didn't really want this engine running around with towing nothing. Also, this has been weathered. If you just, I'll just zoom in there. You can see the nicely weathered undercarriage of the wagon. And also the roof has been done. And also you can see the grime and dirt along the side of the coach as well. So together, well, yeah, they really do look the part. I need to get some more Netric rail rolling stock, because this is the only wagon I actually have at the moment. But they seem to be a bit of a pain to find. I don't know. I can't really find any, or they're stupidly expensive. So I have found a brake coach. I think it's a Mark 1 Netric rail on eBay, and they want £94 for it. I'm not sure what planet they're on, because this engine costs less than that. £94 just for a Mark 1 brake coach. I'm sure they're on a different planet, and, well, they're a bit silly asking that. So let's get this engine to run round the layout. And then you can see that it looks much better. If I just position the camera there, that should be alright. And we'll get started. We'll go now to a few different locations to see the 37 at work. So that was the quick running session with the upgraded Hornby 37. I also put in another 37 for good measure, which was the By-Trains one I showed you at the beginning of the video, which also runs very well. So I would really like to know what you guys think of this TTS Sound one now. If you haven't seen the original video, just go on to the video I did, which is called Opening, you know, the TTS Sound Class 37. Have a look at that, and then you can see the difference between what it looks like now and what it did a couple of weeks ago. I think I did that. This engine, as you know, cost me £89, which is a bit of a bargain in the first place. And to get the detailed parts and the weathering done on it, an extra 20. So basically that's £110, but it's still a bit of a bargain really, isn't it? For a sound engine, weathered, detailed parts, run brilliant, £110 is a bit of a bargain. So I thought I'd do a quick bit of research. Now, I found out that Bachmann will have done this 37 in the network rail livery. Now, I've been on eBay to have a look how much it costs. Ouch. It's, can't remember exactly, but it was about, well, it was over £250. That is stupid money for a Class 37. I don't believe it had sound, and it wasn't weathered either. Oh, you'd be silly to go for that, to be honest. Just buy one of these, put the detailed parts on it, weather it. You could take it to a show and no one would know, to be honest, it was a railroad model. Unless you knew what you were doing, obviously, and you looked really closely, then you might. So, a bargain, really is. You know, it's not that there are other weathering services out there. Just type it into the internet. TMC do a weathering service, I believe. I have seen some of theirs. But this is the first weathered engine I've had. And the guy that MIB Models use, well, I got to hand it to him. He has done a fantastic job on this. Really makes the engine look a lot more expensive than it actually was. So that's really it for the look again at this Class 37. Just what's coming up? We do have a video possibly coming up very shortly. A visiting engine from my granddad's railway, which is very unusual. I'm not going to tell you what it is. It's a recent purchase he's made, and I'll be doing a quick look at it. I won't be doing a review because I don't know anything about it whatsoever. So that will be coming up next, and it is unusual, so it would be nice for you guys to tune in, as it were, to have a look. So comment on this video and see what you think of this brilliant Class 37. You will be seeing a lot more of it during my videos. And I might even do a Class 37 running gala, because I have 4 Class 37s at the moment. So that's it for today, and bye from the Jubilee Model Railway, and I'll talk to you guys again in another video.